Now we would like to welcome Dr. Mustalifa Mahmoud, Deputy Director of Food and Agribusiness, Coordinating Ministry of Economic Affairs, Indonesia, to deliver a keynote presentation on policy achievement and competitiveness of sustainable palm oil for the global trade, as well as formally open this policy dialogue event.
Thank you, MC. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. To all the people who are fasting today, please get spirit today because I know what you feel, the same what I feel. It's good to be here because I think it's time to have ngabuburit ya, to wait 6 p.m. to celebrate together for the meal. Thank you, Pak Heri Purnomo, my good friend. Sometimes if he invite me to attend in events like this, he invite me because I'm a deputy or I'm his friend. Sometimes I have my question to myself. Not because I have something when we were in college. Honorable Bapak Ibu yang saya hormati, saya lihat Bapak Abednego Tarigan, Ibu Dr. Fitri Nur Fitriani, Ibu Sonya Dewi, Director of Asia C4 Ikraf. Nice to meet you, Ibu. Namanya sering saya dengar dari Pak Heri, baru ketemu. Bapak Dr. Robert Nasi, ya. But I always remember your name because your name is Nasi. Yeah, Nasi. Also the people who are fasting today, they're longing you. Yeah. Make me trouble also because I'm a deputy for food, so sometimes every day talking about food and about nasi for people. Bapak Ibu, saya lihat ada Pak Jos. Pak Jos, we also do the same like this ya, Pak Jos, to have how to deliver sustainability for palm oil. Ada Pak Rizal Lukman, teman saya dulu sama-sama deputi, sekarang teman saya yang mendorong kelapa sawit di dunia, di global, pasar global, Pak Rizal Lukman. We have several program to do for our palm oil. It's very important for our country, Pak. We need you. Bu Dia, ini she always help me, Bu. Sometimes I thought about sustainability. It seems that the voice of Bu Dia sometimes. Thank you, Bu Dia, to keep us always going through sustainability manner in all development of our economy. Pak Pungki, kenalnya dulu waktu saya di LHK paling galak soal konservasi. Saya masih staff, suka dengerin galaknya dia, demo-demo. Tapi sekarang teman partner untuk membangun sustainability palm oil ya Pak. Banyak teman-teman yang lain saya tidak bisa sebutkan satu persatu, Ibu Rai dan lain-lain. Pak Nur Rosmida, namanya bikin susah Pak. Saya dari tadi berapa kali saya tanya siapa lagi. Salam kenal Pak. Saya dulu 17 tahun di LHK dan sekarang masih LHK. Thank you very much to all of you who will attend in this very valuable meeting because we are talking about, we have a dialogue about trade hub. Last week we were attend for the same trade. We talk trade because we have how to say, we as a co-chair for food, forest, agriculture, and commodity trade. Dialogue, also dialogue, trade hub dialogue today. So I think we can continue to do this the same because we talk about, between producer country and consumer country. We should have a bridge to have communication between producer country and consumer country, but not only palm oil. In that case, we also talk about cocoa, soybeans, and many others commodity. But always question to me and others producer country, why only from tropical production from tropical country are there in the all regulation? If we talk no deforestation, we talk about around 700 million hectares deforestation happen in the world to fulfill the need of the people. How many for palm oil? Around the world, only about 30 million hectares. Where is the other 700 million hectares? So this is the question. Why always palm oil is the first commodity, always become the first pointed as has to control? What about other commodity? Do you think they don't need to control? They don't deliver driving deforestation happen in the world? Because we talk in the world. So that is my question, but I think this dialogue, and we thank you with C4, always have a study ya Bu ya, based on scientific base to deliver how palm oil do effort to develop sustainability development in Indonesia. Thank you C4 for your effort to Indonesia and our palm oil. Bapak Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, of course we are happy to all of you to joining here in CGRF, and I hope that we can make peace be upon us, and I hope you all of you are in a good health. As we mentioned before that this meeting will be open setting dialogue forum to discuss issues and potential solutions for sustainable palm oil trade and the climate crisis. We don't avoid anything to develop sustainability because that is our vision, that Indonesia can develop in the sustainability manner, so we can put all our resources from generation to generation. So I think to talk sustainability, we all of us here have the same vision, the same spirit, the same willingness. We would like to have all of our resources managed in a sustainability way. That's why I open to have a good cooperation with anything, with all kind system, with all kind scheme, because I'm sure in Indonesia we have many different characteristics of our condition. Kalimantan, Sulawesi, Sumatra has different characteristics on their land, and also on their habit, on the topography and many things, on the content of the soil itself also. So I think to do many things is never ending. To support that, we have to manage, we have to develop our country, we have to use our land in the sustainability manner. Ladies and gentlemen, we can start? There is no my. Okay, because I thought anything it was, I forget that we have prepared some guidelines here. So we can move to slide 4, please. We can have a look here. Our land in Indonesia around 189. Maybe all of you are known. I just want to let you know, to remind you. From 189 million hectare of Indonesia land, the utilization for palm oil 7.4%. And also before, maybe we can, before the slide before, no, before this, before, oh, no, it doesn't. So, okay, move to this. And then, what I would like to mention, to let you know, we are people in Indonesia, 270 million people live in around from 189, only 60 million hectares. Others we call as, the status is a forestry status, 120 million hectares. Pak Nur ya, is it okay with you? 60 million people for 270 million people. So many people, so in the global, they always say, where is orangutan? They lose their habitat because we grow palm oil. Palm oil only 7.4%, 16.38. Our forest we have 120 million hectares, and 22 million hectares are conservation forests. The place to live all our wildlife and plasma and many others. They live in 22 million hectares. For 270 million people only live in 60 million hectares, including palm oil in the 60 million hectare, for rice, 7.4 million hectares, for rubber, 3.7 million hectares for our economy, for housing, for infrastructure, for everything only in 60 million hectares. So I just want to think what we doing with our country. Why orangutan always mentioned in all other country? Where is orangutan? Where is orangutan? Orangutan only in Indonesia. They have plenty place to live. If doesn't proper, the same with us also. Some of our people living not in the proper place. 270 million people only in 60 million hectares. So that's what I would like to talk about. No deforestation, but I just also would like to asking you, how to make balance no deforestation for the country who has forest. For the country who has no forest, what they will do? Do reforestation. It's a balanced word. No deforestation has similar balance regulation, but no regulation about it. Do reforestation also. So it's fair. But I think the regulation is there already, so let's talk about what can we do together. I do appreciate some consumer country already have implementing some cooperation to do together, how to deliver, to help our smallholders to to increase their capacity, to increase the productivity, so they don't need to go to the forest anymore because they can depend on their own plantation in the field. Those are the things that we can do now. We can talk now. What can we do together? How to make? sometimes we are feel not good because they always say we are high risk. With all those regulations or measures that has been mentioned by Pak Nur, how they keep our forest to not any other activity disturb our forest, Pak, ya? You have already correction measure on our regulation and many things. Also maybe in my presentation here, I have some regulation have been so many. This is only a half of my matrix because it's not. If I put everything you cannot read my presentation. This is the only thing we have already delivered to prepare that all our palm oil plantation in Indonesia will be managed in the in the sustainability manner. We don't think that it's because forced by other country or by other regulation, but we realize that we need this kind of regulation because we want our plantation in Indonesia, we can manage it. We can have the control, we can have the rule, and we can deliver to develop our palm oil production in Indonesia and increase the economic impact to our country. So those information, those regulation has been already put in the implementation, including Indonesia Sustainable Palm Oil. Actually, we have already implemented since 2011. 2011, and then we do improve those regulation in 2015, and then in 2020 we do strengthening export by presidential regulation number 44 in 2020. It's not enough. We still do improvement on our Indonesia Sustainable Palm Oil because the dynamic, the increasing of the information that sustainability is not enough only this. We need to bring our Indonesia Sustainable Palm Oil not only until raw material but until end production. So we do propose improve our Indonesia Sustainable Palm Oil to go to the president that we need to assure that all our production of palm oil, the raw material and derivative product has the Indonesia Sustainable Palm Oil, and then until the end consumer, and also we like to have that all the sustainable palm oil product has the transparency manner. We put in the ISPO transparency, traceability as one criteria. We already do, but still we need time to have a proper information, to have the good scheme, to have the implementative scheme system to deliver all the information we need to prove that our palm oil managed in the sustainability development. That's why we ask C4 how to deliver ya Pak ya, how to make our Indonesia Sustainable Palm Oil in terms of transparency, traceability is not easy. Our country spread in many remote area, and the people who work in palm oil plantation, 80% has a very low education. So we have to realize that even our palm oil, their product go to the world, but the people still living in the only day by day. So that's why we need to assure the world that palm oil in Indonesia manages a better sustainability. Bapak Ibu yang saya hormati, considering the growing global population and widespread use of vegetable oil in various industries, it is predicted that the size of the global market for vegetable oil will increase. The edible oils crisis has started the current global food inflation. Vegetable oil are the food commodity that's growing the fastest. Their demands always higher than the supply. Every year, the demand and the supply of global vegetable oil grow on average 8.5 million metric ton, respectively. Maybe we can, okay. Palm oil is the most affordable with abundant stocks of all vegetable oil. We know that palm oil is the most efficient vegetable oil and may provide an answer to the current crisis. Oil palm plantation yield an average of approximately 4 tons of oil per hectare yearly, while other oil-producing crops generate less than 1 ton of crude oil per hectare. As the most productive commodity, palm oil contributes an average of 42% of the world's total vegetable oil supply. I think from this perspective, I think this what we describe, that palm oil, and now we face the pandemic, we have the experience very bad on the pandemic of COVID. What we have, palm oil has contributed to help the people to prevent the palm oil. With all the derivative product of palm oil can use as hand sanitizer and many other utilizing for help the people when the COVID pandemic happened in the country. So I think it's not the time to judge, this is not good, that is not good. It is the time to have good cooperation and we give respect to other commodity. Because the word need is not used, it's no benefit to just one commodity better than other commodity. It's time to fulfill the need for our life, for the world life, to save all the people, to fulfill not only the food, to fulfill all the industry needs, for the healthy needs, and to make our people can have a good life, can have a good prosperity for their life. If you just one commodity not good, the people who depend on this commodity will be suffer because of that information. So let's working together. And C4, please give us anything suggestion to us. And I hope in this today dialogue will produce fruitful information, benefit to all of us, to all our people who depend their economy on the palm oil, who depend the need of food from palm oil, who can fulfill the energy, green energy from the palm oil, who would like to fulfill the need of the world needs for industry and economy. Thank you very much.